EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Strap in, the first of three on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Here's Allen. That's again complete to Palmer. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
At their 48-yard line.
They run for the first time with James Cook. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down, Bills.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. As the Steelers' 34-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. Allen. That's completed right side to Palmer. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To the air, Allen. He'll try to pick it up himself, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. Cook. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
A gain of 16 yards. And first down.
A first down carry for Davis. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. The Steelers' 16-yard.
Motion man is Shakir. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on. That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team Yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And as we continually grade players, especially quarterbacks, how about this young man? Second year in the NFL, guided his team into the playoffs, and now he wants to show the world that they should buy in on him because he wants to evolve from that young quarterback to that true team leader that takes his team deep in the playoffs.
Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Second down and 10.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Toss wide side. This is Johnson. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hoffman. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on second and 8.
At the Bills' 36.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
By Christian Harris.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They work now on second and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me,
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
A really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
To throw, it's Allen. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. Past the 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Steelers 3.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Over the middle, complete. It's Harrison. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37.
A gain of 17 yards.
Off the draw. Here's Johnson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 30.
They'll drop the throw. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Matthew Golden, 37 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Boswell good with the extra point. And we are even at 10 apiece. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Allen. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Allen. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A little juke. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Junior, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
12 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
2nd and 8.
A give up the middle to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Matthew Golden. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off play action. Allen. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that clock is going to be on the ground.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Allen now looks to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Allen taking it himself, and he is going to have a Bills first. Down, at least at first. Lance as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, Buffalo.
Allen going to keep it again. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. So the shotgun snap to Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Offense.
Costly there. You wipe out the first down. You also move further back.
No doubt about it. So you went from moving the sticks to them staying in the same spot, except for that one guy carrying the yard marker. He moves back farther.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the gun, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Good for a Bills first down.
Coleman, the man in motion right.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 14-yard line.
Allen going to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And third and 8 now. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Josh Palmer, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Carlson on for the PAT. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece.
Ties the game at 17.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They're going to look to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They go play action here on first down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Back to throw again. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Now Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Palmer going in motion right. Here's Allen. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeout. as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
And again, it's Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air, Allen. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we are deadlocked at the break here. And the well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it is caught downfield by Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys with much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Matthew Golden, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Allen. Shakir holds it in. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
15 yards.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
First and 10 at the 31.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Now it's hit carry for Johnson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
20, the ball carrier. Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A gain of only
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They run. It's Johnson. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They start the drive with Cook. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Bills
from midfield. Here's Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Second and 5 at the Steelers' 46-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And he's got this down to the 35. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Throwing now is Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 55 yards. And the Bills have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now out come the Steelers. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills first down. First and goal at the 5.
Motion man is Shakir. Now Allen. Now run. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's second and goal.
It's second down and goal.
Allen now looks to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. T.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Allen now on 3rd and goal. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll set up to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jacoby Myers from 19 yards away. And the Steelers are back within a couple of the lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
The Steelers.
They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step, and now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A 3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They run it again with Cook. And he's got some space here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And now they'll throw with Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Allen going to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Chuck Clark in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And the Steelers set to take the field. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a handoff to Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7. Over the middle, he's got Myers. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a 1st down here.
That's good for us Steelers.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh 1st. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. That's caught by Myers. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
He'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the pylon and incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They got to get after him one more time.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for a 4th quarter lead. Boswell's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Return team.
So the big play there, all negated by an illegal block in the back.
He knew it right away as he was doing it. You can see it in his body language. I think what hurts most is he really didn't need to do it. He just couldn't help himself.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
3-yard pickup.
Second and 7.
Second and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Allen. This is Coleman with a grab. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. This is second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Allen going to run with it. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets it left side to Johnson. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 21-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 9. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10
Up the middle, Johnson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Back to throw here. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Myers.
Complete to Jacoby Myers. A pickup of 13 on the play. It's 3rd down and long.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect him. Plate. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. To get it across the 20 before they get to him.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. A gain of 15.
Now this time Allen will throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already. And they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
False start. Offense.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
One final try here for Allen. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, heard the sudden change call because that.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. They'll set up a throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
A 43-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Allen and the Bills now. Down 31-27. 1:06 to play. Allen. That's caught by Shakir. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here's Allen.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
And with 45 seconds showing, he spikes the football. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Allen. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Holding offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
To throw is Allen. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on. Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
There's not a guy on the field today who doesn't want to play his best football on one of the biggest stages. But in particular, this QB, he was on fire a week ago with 3 touchdowns, and he knows an effort like that again put him in the conference title game.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, here's Dobbins. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for Broncos first down. All set to go now from the 35.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So read here, this is Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Nix from the gun. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sarah headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
This playoffs, well, they got off to a shaky start. A couple turnovers a week ago, but it's not how you start, right? For every guy on this field, it's how you finish, especially at quarterback. Team picked him up a week ago, and you know today he wants to be the guy they win because of, not the guy they win in spite of.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Broncos. Could be roughing the passer. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Trying to throw this from the gun. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Nix with it on 1st. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Gets it to Sutton. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Nix. He's going to tuck it and run. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Here's Dobbins again on second down. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and goal, Denver.
Pierce will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Running for it with Dobbins. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos pull ahead 6-3 in the first. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 3.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Good work so far. He's got room. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
They'll throw third and long. They'll find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on fourth. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. First call here coming from the shotgun. The Broncos offense all set to go. And with where that punt stuck on Broncos, it's going to be tough to repeat the touchdown from their last drive. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. Begins his return at the 16. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Johnson gets it on first and 10. Running in the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers jump in front now by 5.
Broncos 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Nick's now to throw. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Holding. Offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That's dropped off for Dobbins. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt.
Brings up 4th down.
He has it at the 13. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. It's caught right side by Johnson. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground again with Johnson. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And they just get the play off. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 12-7 our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. 2nd quarter all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 3rd down and 8. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Here's Nix to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Pierce takes it straight ahead. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Punt taken at midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they take him down right along the 30. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
And the Steelers, 1st down.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. It's caught out right by Golden. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 20-yard line.
Jumps in up the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Johnson again. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Nick Bonito on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the draw, this is Johnson. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
To the running back. The tackle by Zach Allen. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He's dropping back to throw. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down, but instead it's incomplete.
Sets up 4th down.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos running their offense out once again. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. On him quick, and they bring it down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Here's Nix. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. We're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Looking to his fullback now. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now a carry by Johnson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Complete, it's Myers. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
That's another Steelers.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag.
Defense.
So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. Running it after the penalty. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
At the 20-yard line.
They go counter. It's Johnson. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
Savion Jones.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Back at the 24-yard line.
They're throwing it. That's to his running back, and it's Gainwell. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. A give. This is Johnson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
It's now third down and
Trying to throw this from the gun. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down.
a 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Denver set to take the field on offense. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least one more week.
And that's all you want to do, survive in advance, and see what's ahead of you. Now you're in the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. Open man right side, Myers. That'll give him 8 that time. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running right, this is Gainwell. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Steelers first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Howard. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
That's another Steelers first down.
They'll run here with a rookie. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Howard. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Off the play fake. Howard. And it'll be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. It's a window maneuver. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Raiders first down.
They'll go again with Jeanty. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Still 2nd down.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. Complete to Johnston here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A gain of 10.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Jeanty. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. 2nd down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A run out of the gun with Jeanty. And he stopped immediately there. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
That's another Raiders first.
They'll look to throw here. That's caught. Jack Besh with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jack Besh, 34 yards. And the Raiders are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First down.
On play action, they'll throw. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. So now... Two straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their 2nd pick on 2 drives.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here.
Holding. Offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Short throw caught by Bowers. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st.
First down, Las Vegas.
Looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. Touchdown, Raiders! Ashton Genty, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken a 13-0 1st quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Back to throw. Howard. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the... Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they...